If I had to start learning digital marketing or marketing again in 2026, I wouldn't start with meta ads or SEO. And I definitely wouldn't start by watching 50 to 60 random YouTube tutorials on marketing. Because the mistakes most beginners make is this: they learn all marketing tools even without understanding how marketing actually works. And that is why in this video, I'd show you a 6-step framework which you can follow to learn marketing in 2026. And this is the exact framework I would follow if I have to start learning digital marketing or marketing again in the fastest way possible. And by the way, if you're watching this video for the first time, my name is Vikrant Yadav and I moved to the UK as a digital marketer. So if you are someone who is serious about marketing or digital marketing, do follow or subscribe this channel and follow my journey. But for now, let me start sharing my screen. So this is the 6-step framework which you need to follow in order to master digital marketing in 2026 the fastest way. So first, I'm going to talk about performance versus growth, AI as a strategist, and all these important points. Now, if you miss any of this step, you'll not able to understand the entire gist of what I'm trying to communicate or the entire information. So be focused and vigilant because you're going to understand as well as get a lot of ideas from this framework. So the first is, and this is something which I always try to explain to beginners or anyone who is trying to enter into digital marketing, if you are in UK market or if you're watching this from India or anywhere else. First, understand the difference between performance versus growth. Now I mean by performance versus growth is, I myself have started digital marketing using performance marketing. I mean, I became part of marketing or digital marketing, you can say, from a different background. And if you know, some of you know my story, if you've been following this channel, or if not, I was into compliance and accounting background. I was pursuing CS, or you can say CA in India. And then I switched into marketing around 2018. That was the year. And I started by learning meta ads. And this is the step I think majority of people currently, or I think in most cases people follow. They start by understanding meta ads, Google ads, and that is mainly the performance side of entire digital marketing, which is good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be learning this. Of course, you should start with performance marketing so that you can at least able to bring result. You're able to perform certain tasks, or you're able to at least get some results to showcase either to your clients or to your employer. Now, when you understand the performance marketing, now performance marketing is basically where you will focus on ROI. The amount of spend you're going to do on Meta ads or Google ads, you'll only focus about the entire ROI. You'll optimize the CPL, you'll work on CTR. Again, as I have written here, it's more about tightening the entire return on ad spend. Now, once you understand the performance marketing, you need to move toward growth marketing, and this is where the money is. Now, the big difference between these two different subject is, when we talk about performance marketing, if I can showcase you the entire funnel, we only focus on the bottom of funnel where you cared about conversion and how people are going to convert, but you don't know the entire journey. And unless you are not aware about the entire journey, it will be very difficult for you to become a top marketer or a high paying marketer. So to do that, you need to understand the entire growth marketing. And I've created the entire ebook so that anyone who is trying to enter into digital marketing, you will able to understand, or they'll able to understand the entire aspect about growth marketing. So this is the entire framework I've created. It's a short 15-page ebook. This will give you the entire growth sprint for 14 days. So if you're able to follow this, you will get a lot of understanding about growth marketing, as well as why you need to understand the difference first. Without understanding the difference, it will be very difficult for you to get any kind of understanding or idea. So the takeaway from this particular stage is, learn performance marketing first, because as I told you, it pays the bills. You'll able to build your instinct and then only you'll able to get at a very good level, that is CMO level. Next, use AI as a strategist, not as a copy machine. Now, majority of people who are watching this video, and I can tell you because I've seen this in our cohort, when I start by asking how they're using AI or any top tools, they'll be only showing me a very basic use cases of these AI tools. Now, when I'm recording this video, and I've created a separate video on Claude for beginner. That video is out there. You can go and watch. And I have created humongous level of resources which is there on Gumroad, and I'm going to share the entire resources with you on how you're able to create multiple agents for yourself, which you're able to showcase to anyone. Now, most people are using AI for a very basic level. They might use AI to write copies, get some creative done, but they might not have created any agents. Now, while recording this video, Fable is live now. It was blocked, but now it is live. And I created this entire PPT, by the way, using Fable Claude. So, this is just one simple use case I'm showing you, but I've created multiple agents which are currently working in background while I'm recording this video. So, two tools. I mean, just to show you as an example, I'm using right now. Uh, First is Claude, and second is Codex. Now, Codex is one more. I mean, it became very essential part of my tool stack, and I have created a separate video which will be very soon live on this channel. My top AI tool stack, which I'm using in 2026, and I believe everyone, whoever is trying to become digital marketer or marketer, use these AI tools. Now, these comes again with a certain cost, but I think it's worth it if you're really trying to build your career in marketing. So, Codex, for instance, the reason I'm showing you these use cases is because a lot of people are not using these tools, and they are trying to achieve a lot of things, or they are at least trying to get something in marketing, either job in the UK market, or they want to get to the next level, but they are not following these basics. And this video is for both beginner as well as someone who are currently stuck in the intermediate level. Now, this use case where I've asked Codex to update meta title, so I've given the entire task, which is completed by this agent, and I'll show you this task here only. Uh, I wanted to do this thing, the updated title, meta description. There was a lot of duplicate meta and chronicles. So those things, it got fixed by Codex. Now, if I had to do this manually, it might take 1 hour to 2 hours. But now with the agent with the Codex, I can do this task only in 10 minutes. And this is the entire point of me talking about you should use AI as a strategist. Now, what is working with GU is that you need to build on consensus, which is done better, structured for extractions. That means you need to have clear answers, clean chunks, proper headings, what gets pulled for AI overview. And this is what I'll be covering in the entire ebook or the video which will be releasing soon. Next is specialize until you are the reference point. Now, what I mean by this is when we talk about ecosystem, and whenever we start understanding, or when you enter into digital marketing, many people learn only either one part of digital marketing, that is they'll either learn paid media or SEO, or they'll learn everything about marketing or digital marketing. Now, the right way to go ahead as of now in 2026 is to begin with learn everything, and then try to go and dig deeper only in one aspect. And I've talked about this in one of the past videos, that is how to become a T-shaped marketer, and that video is live on my channel. You can go and watch that. You'll only able to become expert, and people will acknowledge you as a top marketer when you have a deep expertise in certain field, in certain aspect of marketing. The takeaway is pick the nervous version of your expertise which you can defend in a room full of experts, because that is your own lane. Okay, next is this is where I really wanted to spend more time on this, and I also want you to understand that why these books are quite essential. If you're just learning marketing from some gurus or anywhere, I can tell you, and I can bet on this, that these books will teach you more than any other courses which is out there as of now. So I've given around top 5 picks, but I have one book which is here with me, which I really wanted to recommend but couldn't able to add in this PPT, and that I found this. Click Here by Alex Skulls. He is the CMO of Meta. Now this is one of the book where you might not like reading because the content is very boring, to be honest, but this book alone will teach you a lot about digital marketing. This is the only book which is written on marketing, especially digital marketing, by the way. And this content and everything you learn about inside this book is, it can give you a basic fundamental as well as some of the advanced strategies which top companies follow. So this book will not teach you how SME works or how you will implement the ideas in small startup, but you'll have a better understanding when you start working with bigger companies. After that, I'll say Ogilvy on advertising. This is the only book that will teach you about advertising, how the copies is still relevant, and then you can focus on this book that is building a story brand, where you need to understand, and this is still relevant by the way, especially in the age of AI. Stories will matter no matter what you do, especially in digital marketing. And these, if you get chance, if you have a better bandwidth, you can pick all this book, but to begin with, I'll go only with these three books. First, Click Here. Second, Ogilvy on advertising, and third will be building a story brand. Okay, now when I talk about ecosystem, which I was stating in past in the previous slide, that is, if you look at the brand like Nike or any other brand, I've given Nike example, but then Nike is a bigger brand. They always try to own the ecosystem. They don't just buy the distribution. So marketing is moving toward that phase where you cannot just rely on one channel. If you're just learning, let's say, meta ads, and out of sudden your meta ads is not performing, the CPL is very high, you are just spending money but you're not getting any kind of ROI. In that case, you need to switch the gear and you need to move on other platform to test and see which platform is working, because it is more about product than the entire ad mechanism which we have. So understand the entire ecosystem, own the ecosystem, not just the distribution. Now whatever we learn in marketing, it's just the distribution. We are essentially distributing the product through a marketing channel, but if you don't understand the entire ecosystem, you're not able to understand or get any kind of ROI for the company or for your client. So the takeaway for this point and this particular framework is, every piece of content should reinforce the same territory so people think of you first. Now, and at the end, if you're really serious about learning digital marketing, I am running a live cohort, which is the ad school, where you're not going to learn some theory or some basics about digital marketing, but you learn the entire ecosystem. You learn everything about the foundations and strategy, the meta ads, Google ads, AO, SEO, the new frontier, all the tactics and analysis, all the testing and analytics, scaling and AI automation. This is the only course where I'm covering AI automations and all those things. The link of this course is live. You can go and join the ad school community for free. And then if you're interested, only if you're serious, you can join the VIP inner circle, which is again an invitation. So you're not able to just qualify for this. You need to show yourself that you are serious, and then we will allow into the inner circle. This is it for now. If you are finding this video, do subscribe